Okay, for this task, you're creating a program that displays a times table for a given multiple, okay, or given factor. So just as an example, the output should look something like this. Let's say I entered the number 4, the multiple 4, or factor 4. The output should look like this. 1 times 4 equals 4, enter. 2 times 4 equals 8. 3 times 4 equals 12, all the way up to 12 times 4. Okay, so that is the output we want to show the user on the screen. Okay, so let's start off with the IPO chart. Now, given a multiple entered by the user, that means we put that in the input. So designated a name, so you can call it number, or for me, because I want to make this easier to understand for myself, I'll call it multiple value maybe, or yeah, okay, so then what do I need to do in order to create that output? Okay, so first off, I know I'm going to eventually need to print the multiple times, and I need to times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at this stage, we can be very specific, like if we see something that is increasing, we would use something like a counter. So I could say multiple times counter here. I'll just put that there as the first example. Equals result. Okay. So before I can print multiple times counter, we can say set up our counter at 1, print that, add 1 to counter, and repeat above step until counter is 12. Okay, and every time I print would be the actual times table is the output for. Okay, so that's one way you could do this IPO chart. Another way is you can be more broad in your process. So when we enter a multiple value, we can also say, all right, I need to calculate. So when you're doing processes in an IPO chart, it helps to think in terms of a data flow diagram, because that is the next step. So it helps to use verbs that can make your life a bit easier when you're creating a data flow diagram after this. So I can say calculate, or even multiply, or calculate product of multiple with from 1 to 12. Okay, print the product after each calculation. That works as well. Okay, and again, it's the same output. So that's that. Hope that makes sense.